Up in the sky, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a WWE 2K17 special edition, collector's edition that only has 50,000 pieces that I own one of? Let's find out. What's going on, Super Friends? It's SuperDude. Super Dude. Wait for it. Hmm? Super Dude. Back again. Now, what's going on, Super Friends? It's your friendly neighborhood Super Dude coming to you from the Fortress of Broitude, located outside Angel Grove, with the off-on ramp to Suplex City, a place no one wants to go. I've seen a lot of cars go there and no one come back. But I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is I'm recording a video to talk wrestling news that you all seem to love. Bad news is, and here's the fun part, I recorded this video already, but like a dummy, I had my volume all the way down, so I assumed my audio wasn't working, and then I erased it. So now I've got to record it again. But it's wrestling, so it's always fun for me to talk about. But before I talk about that, I've got to make a small mention about Pokemon Go. People have been asking me if I'm going to cover Pokemon Go on my channel, if I'm going to do Pokemon Go on my channel, and the answer to that is a resounding probably not. Probably not. If I ever get bored and buy a phone that I can put it on, and I don't already have 1,000 other things on there already, maybe. But no Pokemon Go for now. Sorry, Pokemon Goers. You are going to have to be Super Dude-less. Now, I'm going to do what I did last time, but I'm going to try to go a little faster. And again, I apologize for the lack of enthusiasm, but don't let that undercut my excitement for this product. Now, what I've done is pulled up WWE.2K.com's official thing, so you can go there and see it for yourself. I'll try to leave the link in the description if I can figure out how. But it reads, WWE NXT has produced some of the brightest new superstars in the main roster and is a factory of fresh talent. Current top WWE superstars like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Paige, Charlotte, and many more all came up from NXT. And now superstars such as Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Asuka, Bayley, and more are tearing it up on the weekly, hour-long NXT program. We could think of no better place to focus our WWE 2K17 Collector's Edition for the most hardcore fans of WWE. And now it tells you everything you get in it. One look at what's included in the WWE 2K17 NXT Edition says that a lot to be prepared. Is all you need to know that it's the real deal, Lucille. It doesn't say Lucille, but I threw that on there for you. You get a copy of the WWE 2K17 video game. Exclusive premium packaging. NXT Enhancement Pack. Which includes, playable NXT superstars Shinsuke Nakamura, Nia Jax, and Apollo Crews. 50% more points at NXT in my career. I'll explain that later. An exclusive canvas-to-canvas lithograph designed by WWE, that's my text, artist Rob Schamberger, and autographed by NXT superstar Shinsuke Nakamura. An exclusive 8-inch Demon Finn Balor collectible figurine. Exclusive Topps NXT TakeOver London Matte Relics cards. Each card will include a piece of authentic ring canvas from the event. Each card will feature one of 14 featured superstars from the event. Each superstar's card will have one of 10 different rarity levels. You will also get the pre-order Goldberg pack, access to 2 playable versions of WWE's and WCW's legendary star Bill Goldberg, as well as playable WCW Monday Nitro and Halloween Havoc arenas. It is a great mix of prized physical collectibles and must-have digital superstars. Now is your chance to lock in your copy, as they'll be limited to just 50,000 copies worldwide. WWE 2K17 NXT Edition releases on October 11, 2016, and will be available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One for $99.99. Pre-order yours before it's too late. Done. And now it goes on to answer questions about the enhancement pack. The NXT enhancement pack, which includes access to NXT Superstars, is available on launch day for consumers who purchase the WWE 2K17 NXT edition for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, so we get it right away. Shinsuke Nakamura, Apollo Crews, and Nia Jax, and then the NXT deal. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One consumers who do not purchase the WWE 2K17 NXT edition can purchase the NXT enhancement pack through the game's downloadable content program later this year. Consumers who purchase WWE 2K17 for PS3 or Xbox 360, platforms can purchase the NXT Superstars as downloadable content starting on launch day. So if you're on last gen, you get the Superstars on launch day, but no My Career. That's what that's saying to you. PS4 and Xbox One users, if you get this, you get those Superstars day one. If not, tough luck, Chuck. Sorry out there if somebody's named Chuck. So we're going to run this down real fast. You obviously get a copy of the video game, WWE 2K17. The greatest wrestling game they've made yet. I mean, the pre-order bonus, Bill Goldberg, fantastic. The cover star, Brock Lesnar, even more fantastic. Suplex City, here we come. Now, I will note that I love that it says exclusive premium packaging. That's a bullet mark. We'll talk about the packaging in a minute. The NXT Enhancement Pack, you get Shinsuke Nakamura, Nia Jax, and Apollo Crews, as well as a 50% more points at NXT in My Career, which means as long as you stay in NXT, you get more points. Or if you go back to NXT, you get more points. As long as you're in NXT, you'll get more points with this turned on. But let's talk about those superstars for a second. Nia Jax, dominating female competitor right now. She's like The Rock and Beth Phoenix and Karma all rolled into one. It's fantastic. Good that she's in. She was one of mine on my list. Apollo Crews. It's like Bobby Lashley meets Evan Bourne. These dudes, like if you took Evan Bourne's high flying ability and mixed it with Bobby Lashley's big blackitude, whoa, Jesus. Incredible. And of course, you get the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now that's incredible because everybody wants Shinsuke Nakamura. Are they going to be mad that he's not main roster? Probably. I will be getting an exclusive canvas-to-canvas lithograph designed by WWE artist Rob Schamberger and autographed by NXT superstar Shinsuke Nakamura. 50,000 autographs, this dude. His hand had to hurt after like 100, 200 or so. Like his hand had to hit like that writer's high. Like it's like you write so long that you push through the cramp and then you're just because that's gotta hurt. Think about that. If you get this, the time, effort, and sweat his hand put into this for you. An exclusive 8-inch Demon Finn Balor collectible figurine, statue, whatever. Now, I will say, I looked at it. I've seen the statue, and it looks beautiful. The paint is detailed. It's precise. It captures Demon Finn Balor, perfectly. And I've laid the camera. Small note. I've laid the camera down on my little chair here because I got tired of holding it in the last video. But moving on to the next point, and this is what really sold it for me. An exclusive Topps NXT TakeOver London matte relics card. let's stop and go through all those words. Exclusive Topps. Topps is a card making company. They make baseball cards and basketball cards, sports cards really. And WWE works with them to make cards for WWE. Now, exclusive Topps NXT Takeover London. Stop. NXT Takeover London is a special on the WWE Network for $9.99. Cheap plug, as always. NXT Takeover London is an event they did where obviously the NXT superstars went to London, of all places, and put on a heck of a show. Matt Relics card. What that means is what it says right here. Each card will include a piece of authentic ring canvas from the event. That's cool. I've never owned a piece of ring canvas from the WWE, and as fans of WWE, that's always something you wonder about. And like collectors are like, let me get a piece of that ring canvas. Like they sell those on the network sometimes, but or not on the network, on the website www.shop.com. Another plug, where you can also go to pre-order this game. Third plug. I'm plugging all up. I'm like a big outlet. I'm plugging all over the place. Each card will feature one of 14 featured superstars from the event. What that means is there are going to be 14 different superstars on these cards. And you'll get a card with Samoa Joe on it, a card with, let's say, Asuka on it, a card with Shinsuke Nakamura on it, such as that, so forth. But one per each card, equaling up to 14. Now, each card will have a different rarity level, 1 of 10. I guess some are short printed and others are long printed, but that's cool. I mean, there are a couple that I would want to get. I'd have to go back and watch the event, but the Samoa Joe one would be first. Finn Balor would be cool. Asuka would be nice. I don't remember exactly, but if American Alpha were on the event, that'd be up there. Now, this told me something also about the pre-order bonus that I didn't know I would be getting. You get two versions of Bill Goldberg, two playable versions of Bill Goldberg, which SuperDude assumes is the WCW black trunks, like black Speedo Goldberg, the one that wrecked everybody's business, and the WWE short or longer trunks Goldberg with or I may have those backwards, but point being, you're going to get two different versions of Goldberg. If I were doing it, I would give you a regular wrestling gear version of Goldberg, and I would give you a street clothes version of Goldberg, like his leather jacket thing that he speared The Rock in his WWE debut. And this is what I didn't know about. You will also get playable arenas, WCW Monday Nitro, and Halloween Havoc. Now, Monday Nitro, yeah, man. But Halloween Havoc is, for those of you who don't know, Halloween's my favorite of the holidays. Like, I love Halloween just a tad more than Christmas. You understand? Like, Christmas is great and all, but Halloween is just, I love it. The fear comes out, and the costumes, and the candy, and just the whole thing. And I love the Halloween Havoc pay-per-view because it's based around, well, Halloween. And to have this arena, that's a really cool thing. That's one of the good things WCW did was Halloween Havoc. Now, this edition, if you want to get it, is $99.99. So, and there's only 50,000, or actually there's only 49,999 because SuperDude has one. Aaron has one. That's me. SuperDude talks to himself in the third person and uses his real name, not his YouTube name sometimes. Now, that's all the official news. But over here, on this handy-dandy phone, I have a list. A list? Yes, a list. I have a list of superstars. A list of superstars. that if the box art for the NXT Collector's Edition is anything, if this confirms them, that's the assumption we're making, is that all the superstars on the box art are confirmed. But we'll start with the ones that are 99% confirmed and 100% confirmed according to this. You have Nakamura, Nia Jax, and Apollo Crews, who they confirmed. Samoa Joe, Enzo Cass, Samoa Joe, Enzo Cass. Let me read this. And Finn Balor. Samoa Joe, Enzo Cass, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn. Those guys, the guys who were in last year that were not in this year. And Blake and Murphy, I guess. Now, what's interesting is there are a lot of other people that were on this packaging that if this package confirms them, that's pretty cool. You have Bayley, Asuka Dash Dawson, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Aiden English, Dana Brooke, and Simon Gotch. I don't know why I did that. But what I noticed is if you look at Dawson and you look slightly left, his right, your left, there is a singlet strap on, and I don't know anybody who uses a singlet in NXT anymore. It's American Alpha. I'm done doing that. It's American Alpha. Now, we don't know if that is Jason Jordan or if that is Chad Gable, but I'm assuming if one's in, the other's in, so we're going to say they're both in. And that says that they made the cut, which is incredible because, as you guys know, my number one pick for this game was American Alpha. American Alpha, Kurt Angle, Austin Aries, stuff like that. But if that confirms all these people and American Alpha is confirmed, incredible. That is speculation at this point. It does not say that all those characters are confirmed. We will just have to see when the game's roster gets announced. Now, that is all we have for you right now, but don't let my unenthusiasm let you be fooled. I'm incredibly hyped for this. As soon as I heard about that, let me explain to you how this happened. I woke up about 9:50 or 8:50, excuse me. I saw this about 9. I waited about an hour for my local GameStops to open. I called them. I changed my pre-order over to this NXT edition, and now I have one secured, so there's only 49,999 left. I love saying that. So, leave a comment down below if you want me to unbox that for you, show you everything that's in it when I get it. Because I'll do it if you guys want to see it. I probably won't do it if you guys don't want to see it. I don't want to waste your time or mine. But that's all for the wrestling news right now. But that is a lot to take in. All those NXT people, it's incredible. And an emphasis on NXT with the 50% boost in your points while you're in NXT says to me one thing. That they're going to put in more NXT content, which means to me NXT Tag Team Championships, which also means they're going to need more NXT Tag Teams. American Alpha. We're ready, we're willing, and we're ready, willing, and Gable. I apologize for messing up your thing, Chad Gable. Now, that is all for wrestling news, but another thing I want to cover before this video is over is, will I be talking about EVO and San Diego Comic-Con? Maybe. It all depends on what newsworthy items are happening at San Diego Comic-Con. Yes, I know that Injustice 2 is announcing 2 more characters. And I know that there's supposed to be some Mortal Kombat news at EVO. I will cover at EVO and San Diego Comic-Con anything that I find newsworthy. Because everybody finds everything newsworthy, but anything I find particularly interesting. I will talk about. But that'll be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys have been super friends. I've been super dude. Leave a super like, leave a super comment, and super subscribe if you're new, and unsubscribed. But until next time, this is SuperDude saying we are NXT, and we're here to take over. Up, up, and away.